Okay guys, I'm a man of my word. If you watch my video making dubbing from One Thing, I said if I gained 2 subscribers, I would do a part 2. I gained 2. Time for part 2. Okay, for this one, if you want part 3, just 5 likes. That's all it is. So, what we're going to be using is actually pretty wild. The more wilder they will get, the more parts I have to do. Beanie. Which kind of ain't that bad. Think about it. So, I've already used it for dubbing a couple times. I use it for cloth dub. Or it's just cloth. So, what I'm going to do is just going to cut it. Get a big old wisp of it out. Okay. I'm going to shred it. That's what I'm going to do. If you have any questions, if the comments are turned off on this video, find it short, leave your question there. I will respond. I like to take it upon myself to respond to every comment. It may be weird, Braden, if you're watching this. Complimentary, whatever. Questions, just tell me. I will respond. So I'm gonna do that. Then we're gonna add black to it too. Just take a good strand of that off. Then at the end I will mix that together. Try it on the fly. Cow tie herring streamer. I tie literally 2 each for each member of my family if they fish or not. Most of them don't anymore. It's either that or they barely fish. None of them fly fish. I'm the only one that does. Kind of weird. You know, well, my dad tried it when he was in his 20s. That was like 20 years ago. He's in his 40s right now. Actually, we just got back from a great squirrel hunt. We've been seeing them all a lot. We just couldn't get a shot on it until near the end when I finally got a shot. I used a Ruger 10/22 semi-automatic. I love semi-automatics, don't you? And the thing is, I'm left-handed, so if I'm going to use one with a bunch of recoil, I'm not going to use a semi-automatic. I don't know why. My dad said that. Just a second. Sorry about that. It was just a slight interruption. I'm sorry. Continue. It's a big one right there. Best way to do it is probably just chop it up, throw it in a coffee grinder if you got one. Do it, but hand doing it's a task of its own. If you like the kind of content I do, please like, subscribe. It really helps me out. See if you got little knots in it like that. Just take scissors, a little bite, just cut it off. Throw that off to the side. Okay. I'm actually going to start introducing a new type of short to the channel. I want to call a comment poll, you know, like ask a question and you can respond in the comments. I tried that on one of my long forms, but the comments were turned off. That's usually what happens. So yeah. You're gonna take it straight to Smoky Mountain Knife Works eventually. If you didn't know, I like knives. So, there's a bunch of things that I should tell about me that I don't really care about sharing, you know. If you didn't know, I've mentioned this like 3 times. I live in Western North Carolina. Sorry. Another interruption. I have several interruptions during my long forms. You didn't know that. It's all spontaneously, no matter what. One time I had to pause the video to decorate the whole entire outside for Christmas. That was my original making dubbing from One Thing. That was my original one of those. So, if you didn't know that. And please, let's try to make it to 100. Remember, I'll be fishing. If you've watched one of my videos, I'd say how to do a podcast, and I will, well, it ain't gonna be nothing fancy. It'll just be a long form. Just blab my mouth, answer a couple comments, you know. That's basically what it'd be. Answer a bunch of comments. Nothing fancy. I ain't gonna interview anyone. And the thing is, it won't be on a normal long form schedule. It'll probably be monthly. So, yeah. So, I'll switch. So what we got right now. That's what we got. Blend it in well. You probably give you a cool, unique color. I asked a YouTuber called Tackle Junkie 81 if he used a stick bait for a buzzbait trailer. He hadn't replied yet. I just commented that. You know, let's try something. I'm gonna chop it up pretty big. Bite it. Chop it up. See what that does. Mix that in. This ain't gonna be a big bout of it. So, yeah, well, that concludes today. Well, no, it don't. I still hadn't done that part, so I'm gonna blend it in very good. It kind of feels like sheep's wool if you ever touched sheep's wool, you know. Just mix that in pretty good. It's about good. Okay, now I take these, I make articulated shanks that don't really do well. I use those to test dubbing. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll put down on a board and throw it in with my flies. I don't know why I do that. I throw it in with the rest of my flies. It's weird. I gotta start separating. I'm gonna start separating the stuff. So I'm gonna start my thread. This is just a shank. I ain't tying an actual flat pattern. Just a second. Sorry about that. I've been having a lot of interruptions. Okay, as I was saying, same actual flat pattern like last video when I did the original making dubbing from One Thing. So I'm gonna take it. Just say no, it gets progressively worse. So the next time, last time it was a pheasant skin, this time it's a beanie, which is pretty easy to work with. So I'm gonna dub that. I swear, if you make me go all the way to the point where I have to use wire and stuff like that, I'm not gonna be happy. So we done that. I'm gonna lip finish it. that's not how I wanted it to go. Good enough. Pull that out. Because it proved free pretty badly. Sec. Sorry, they just keep on interrupting me for this and interrupting me for that. Okay, I'm going to show the fly real quick. Sorry, I accidentally pressed the no, so the dubbing looks pretty good. Zoom it out. Not bad for me, I'd say. Well, that's it for today. Please like, share, subscribe. 5 likes, do part 3. See you in the next one.